place in my mind. You'll never be satisfied. Blame the divine. Eventually they'll find the time. And what if I believe you? Or what if I believe you? What if I go on, give it your all tonight? You can say anything you like. I'm not your savior, so far away, blinded by anger, you forgot who to blame. I'll never be your lighthouse in the dust. If I had my way, I'd guide you to the rocks. Go on, give it your all tonight. You can say anything you like. You can say anything you like. Go and give it your all. You can say anything you like. Go and give it your all. What if I believed you? What if I could? Go on, give it your all tonight. You can say anything you like. I'm not your savior, so far away, blinded by anger, you forgot who to blame. I'll never be your lighthouse in the dark.
Welcome to Whiskey Oval _TV. Back with it with the Dirt King Racing League. Kokomo with the UMP modifies the open setup class. Race number 4 of their 8-race season. This race is for double points. So man, if you're one of those drivers that are kind of right on the edge, kind of needs a good run, this is definitely the track where you have to get it at. Double points here tonight. Huge heat races as well. Lots of drivers, over 20 plus drivers have entered in here tonight, and these drivers are already getting gridded up for a heat race number 1. On pole is going to be Wesley with Mitchell Clark from the land down under to the outside of the front row. Brendan Weeks, 3rd place, and Trevor Madling, the number 14 machine. He'll be starting in 4th place. Trevor, 5th, and Chris R. Cox, he'll be starting back there in 6th place. Dan, 7th, Corey, 8th. Tommy and Jamie Massey is going to be rounding out the field there in the 9th and 10th place positions. Sorry for the scratchiness, trying to get the engine volumes up just right. Here's the outside shot of this place. So the lights on the pace truck is off. And we'll be going green flag racing this time by Wesley Mitchell Clark. Front row, heat race number 1, 8 laps around Kokomo. Green flags out. Ripping the lip is going to be the top 3 runners as of right now. into turns of 3 and 4. Come out of turn of 4 right now. Halfway home the mama already. Wesley still leads this field. Coming out of 2. Trevor has moved up 2 spots since the initial green flag to be there in that P2 spot. Mitchell Clark third. They have Chris Cox. Good run for him. He's moved up to 4th place. Trevor rounding out the 5th spot. Trevor with the slide job. Trevor Bitterling trying to do the slide job on Chris or Cox. Chris says no thanks. He just did the little crossover, classic crossover. Here comes Trevor. He's going to retry it one more time. Cox with the crossover. Hard racing early on. Jamie Massey is glued right to their back bumper for the 4th, 5th, and now 6th spot. Throw a blanket over him. Wesley still leading this field with the white flag out. He's going to show it to Wesley. Wesley will grab it one more time around Kokomo Speedway. Here goes Trevor one more time down in turns 1 and 2. Chris Cox, another slide job. Now will Massey take advantage of it. Massey down to the bottom side, all the way to the inside tires. Chris Cox zooms off of the lane with a checkered flag waves, and Jamie Massey's going to capture that 5th spot, and Trevor may not be too happy with that one. Hardcore racing already. Slide job city here at Kokomo Speedway. Final results are up there on your screen, but hey, double the points. You got to make sure you get into the Mac Daddy show. Wesley, Trevor, Mitchell, top 3. Getting ready to rock and roll once again for a heat race number 2, the Dirt King Racing League. Dustin Lehman, the number 30 machine, he'll be on pole, and then Lane Smith from the great state of Texas, from the Lone Star State, he'll be on the outside. Jeffrey Baum, the number 3 machine, driver out of the state of Illinois, he'll be starting at 3rd with Tanner Hutchins in the 04 machine from the Mid-South. He'll be starting at 4th place. Dylan R. Wilson, driver out of Ohio, the number 20 machine, will be starting in that 3rd row inside, and then the 3rd row outside is going to be Cody Nevin. Derek 7th and David is going to be 8th place. Keith and Davin Kent is going to be rounding out the field there in the 9th and 10th spot. A little bit of race info here at Kokomo Speedway for drivers, for people watching that are not too familiar with this racetrack. I believe this is definitely one of the smaller racetracks that iRacing has. I don't know if it is the smallest, but the track length is 0.25 miles. Temperature is 64, the altitude is 830 feet, and we're in the city of Kokomo. I absolutely love this place, though. I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad at this place. But I do like it, man. This track really puts on a really good show. Definitely if you have a good racing league, like the Dirt King Racing League. Step on the loud pedal, kids. Let's do a little bit of Scheinman down here in turn. And number 1, we're on board with Dustin Lehman. Lehman wants to go to the outside. Lane Smith was there, though, held his ground, powered himself all the way to the lead from that 2nd spot. Now he's going to rip the cushion around turns 3 and 4. You can see how close these drivers are actually driving to each other. It's just inches away from each other. But Lane Smith, a very good, impressive start, man. He hung that thing all the way to the outside wall and did not lift and was able to capture the lead. Lehman knew he needed to get to the outside wall there in turn 1. He tried, just not quite. We're already halfway, though. Tanner sitting there in 3rd place in that 04 machine. That all-white, the Peterbilt car. Then you have Jeffrey Baum, a very fast driver there in that number 3 machine, or the 02. There on his training. Babes, a little contact. They're coming out of turn 4. Cody Nevin and Dylan R. Wilson, they're going to mix it up a little bit. Nevin to the inside now. Will he give back that medicine? Will he do the slide job? Yes, he will. And they are side by side racing from 5th on back. Cody Nevin has that 5th place right now. Laps 7 of 8. Our leaders are kind of just spread out, kind of nose to tail. Not too much happening. We'll check them on board with our 2nd place. So if Dustin Lehman and Tanner Closest battle right here. What will Tanner do in turns 3 and 4? Not much. Just going to follow the leader coming out of turn 4. Starting in second place, he's going to win this heat race number 2 after 8 laps. Dustin second, Tanner third. Good run for that heat race. As we do some warm-up sessions, and we'll go straight to the Mac Daddy Show. Double points, man. Double points night. Halfway through the season, right when this race ends. So you better have a good night if you're right there on that, right there on the swing. Can't take no chances. Just press the loud pedal and hope for the best. Practice is underway. They do have a 5-minute practice session. So their best lap time will be up. Actually, car number, the best time, and then we'll go ahead and do their last lap time as well. The last lap time over there on the far right-hand side of that scoring tower. Keith Hackney with a quick time as of right now with a 12.716. Gotta wonder, though, definitely that high side next to the outside wall. That was definitely the fast way around Kokomo Speedway. We also seen a lot of slide jobs here. Just on those 2 heat races of 8 laps each. I think a couple of them, man, they may have not have been cleared. So you got to think about that, too. If you want to run the outside wall, just know you will get a slide job thrown on you if you're clear or not. UMP Modifieds absolutely love these cars. I don't see too many league races that drive the UMP Modifieds. A lot of the dirt late models, pros, limited, stuff like that. The UMP mods, not too much. Definitely the tire model that they came out with this last big update that they did. Changed up a lot of stuff. A lot of drivers like it, some drivers don't. Can't make everyone happy. The new Fanatec DD1 will too, right? Like the half DD1, the $350. Don't know how that's going to be. Indy cars. They race this morning, 11 o'clock Eastern, 12:30 Eastern is what time they started there at St. Petersburg. St. Pete. And Jimmy Johnson, man, he struggled big time there in the IndyCar race. Qualified like second to last. He was way off pace. Went off track like on lap 7 or 8, somewhere along those lines. Maybe 12. Couldn't get the car in reverse. He went 4 laps down. After that, it was a Cup Series at Talladega. That thing got wild. Joey Logano flipped. Bo Wallace was able to drive right underneath him. It was like some iRacing netcode type of stuff. It was weird. Keith Hackney still with a quick time with a 12.7. Massey there in second place with a 12.8. Wesley with a 12.8 as well, and then Lane Smith, who'll be the first driver there in the 13-second lap times. And you can see their last lap times too. Hackney still ran a 13.2. Massey with a 12.9. warm-up session's coming to an end. If you're going to throw something at that setup because you think you're off pace, you're out of time, man. So whatever changes you make now, better trust yourself, because there's no way to testing it out now. We'll see. We'll see who comes out victorious here. We'll see how the dominoes fall. The checkered flag waves for warm-up, and let's get ready for the Mac and Daddy show for the Dirt King Racing League. For the Mac and Daddy show, the Dirt King Racing League. Double points night on race number 4 out of 8 races. Halfway through the season, once the checkered flag falls, after this A main show. And here is the grid. Wesley Grondling, the number 81 machine. He'll be on pole with the great state of Texas. Of Lane Smith to his outside, basically its own country. Trevor, he'll be starting in 3rd place, and Dustin Lehman will be 4th. Mitchell Clark 5th, and Tanner Hutchins will be starting there in the 3rd row outside. Following the 4th row, that's going to be Chris R. Cox with Cox Gaming in that 515 car. And then Jeffrey Baum, the number 3 machine, he'll be starting 8th. Jamie Massey will be starting there in 9th place, and Cody Nevin 10th. On back there in the 11th place is going to be Trevor Bitterling and Keith Hackney. The quick time of Keith Hackney there in the warm-up session. He'll be back at 12th spot, driver out of Georgia. 13th is going to be Dan with Derek from New York. He'll be to his outside. Tommy from the crazy state of Florida, the double deuce machine. He'll be starting 15th. Dylan Wilson will be 16th. Corey 17th. David 18th. Brennan Weeks and David Kent will be rounding out the field. They're in the 19th and 20th spot. Lights on the pace truck is off. And ladies and gentlemen, Wesley and Lane Smith will be leading this field coming out at turn at number 2. Can Lane Smith hold on to the outside like he did in his heat race? Waiting for the green flag, and here we go. Green flag's out. Everyone's kept it clean, kept it green as of right now. That is Lane Smith up there on the high and scary side. Wesley trying to dig down on the bottom, but here comes Trevor Matling there in the 14 machine. Trevor trying to battle for the race lead. A little closer view, that is Trevor all the way down to the inside. Tractor tires, he was able to root Wesley right out of the way as we work lap 5 now. Lap 5 of 30, Trevor got to the race lead. He has now got around Wesley. Now what can he do with it as he hugs that inside, grabs those inside tires, and he has some good drive off coming out of these corners. Can he hold on to it though? All the way to lap 30. Jamie Massey has moved up to 3rd place after moving up 6 spots already. He has made a pass every single lap, and he has fallen hot pursuit right behind Wesley there in 2nd place. And now Massey's going to try to root him out of the way. Wesley slides up the racetrack. Here comes Massey. Throw a blanket over the top 3. Massey still trying to get to the inside of Wesley. Of Wesley, not Trevor, still leading this thing as they come across the start-finish line once again. Track map is up there on your race screen. That is their running order. Mitchell Clark is a first driver. All the way to the outside wall. Right when I say that, he's going to tuck right onto the bottom side. As our race leader is already trying to work lap traffic now. The 222 machine of David R. Hartz to his outside. Well, lap traffic come into play. That's going to be the big question here tonight as they work down in turns 3 and 4. We have one guy flipping. I guess he disconnected. I think that was Derek in the 89 machine. And our race leader has caught up in some lap traffic, and the yellow flag is finally going to wave as Jamie Massey was trying to hunt him down. Massey all the way to his back bumper, and the yellow flag was going to wave. Man, they caught lap traffic quick, too. Mitchell Clark was a first driver all the way to the outside line, and he was ripping the lip trying to get that thing around this Kokomo Speedway. But wow, I did not think the bottom side was going to be as fast as it is right now. Caution laps go crazy quicker here. We're already stacked up. We're packed up. We're going to do a little bit more shimmy and shining down into turn at number 1 with these UMP open setup mods. High side, man, it's already slicked up, but not very many cars were out there. Our charger as of right now is going to be Jamie Massey there in that number 2 car. He has moved up 7 spots since the initial green flag. Wesley, the driver that started on pole, he's back to 3rd now. And here we go. This is the point of the race. Just 1 lap before the halfway mark. Double points night. You better make the most of it. I think we have one guy blinking in and out. I think that is what Wesley is. Wesley gets deep down in there. Here comes a 12 machine of Brendan Weeks. Brendan Weeks trying to dig hard on the bottom. One of the best bottom feeder drivers that I have seen. He is very good down on the bottom side. He can always get that car to work some way, somehow. He may get a 2-for-1 dinner deal right here as Brendan Weeks still digs hard on the bottom side. Checking up on board with our race leader. Look at that driver all the way to the outside. Trevor tries to tickle the inside tires. 3 wide for the race lead. Mitchell Clark all the way to the outside as everybody fights for the same real estate down there on the bottom side. Mitchell Clark wants no part of it. Wesley making a good comeback. He moves up to the outside. Jamie Massey trying to root Trevor Matling out of the way. Massey down to the inside, sliding on up, hitting a few bumps, and now Massey's finally going to get around Trevor Matling, but after losing 2 spots for Mitchell Clark and Wesley Grotley there on the high side. 10 laps ago here in the Mac Daddy Show. Here's the outside shot. The top 2 runners trying to knock down the outside wall, ripping the lip, coming out of 4. We'll go ahead and make it 9 laps, 5 minutes of 44 seconds here in the Mac Daddy Show. On board with Jeffrey Baum now as he is stuck right back in the middle part of the racetrack. Yes, he works there in the 5th spot, tries to do a slide job, definitely wasn't clear, just body slams that driver to the outside, and now that driver's going to flip and the yellow flag's going to wave. Uh-oh. He will probably get the EOL for that one. Usually I don't call out who wrecked who, but that one was kind of clear. Don't know if anything expired before that or not, but I think that may have been Keith Hackney that did it. Here we go with the replay. Yeah, there you have it. You have 3 drivers. Keith Hackney all the way to the outside lane. There is Baum there on the bottom side. And he just kind of slides that UMP modified all the way to the outside wall and just kind of body slams him. And then just does this graceful flip some way, somehow. It was graceful at first. So luckily he landed back on his wheels though, so he'll have to avoid that pit, but I still think he got the tow. So back up front we go. Lap 23 of 30. Mitchell Clark. First driver to the outside. He got the race lead, and then everybody followed. Wesley started on a pole, fell back all the way back to 3rd place. He followed up there to the high side, was able to capture 2nd place. What does Massey do? Our hard charger, he kind of just stuck here in 3rd place as of right now, but he has moved up 6 spots. And he is already trying to get passed by Trevor Madling now. Trevor down to the bottom side. He's going to grab that third place once again. And we have contact being made, and we have mayhem here in this kind of the front part of the racetrack. And the caution is going to wave once again. And I think that was Lane Smith that got in it. So back-to-back cautions as laps wind down. Just a handful of laps left. We're still at only 8 minutes and 10 seconds in this Mac and Daddy show. I got the replay. We'll see exactly what caused this caution. And here we go. Wesley ripping the lip there in the second place, too. He was running second place, trying to run him down, and just hit the wall and stacked up the outside lane, and some drivers had absolutely nowhere to go. Check this out, though. Watch the nose cam of David R. in the 222 machine. He sees a spin. Good heads-up driving here. Was able to get off that gas pedal and finally get some grip into those tires and was able to squeeze that car right to the outside. Back to live mode, back to race mode we go. We're already green, a flag racing. And this is Mitchell Clark all the way to the outside wall, trying to make it work. And Trevor Madling trying to still dig on the bottom side of the racetrack. 4 laps to go. We're going to leave it here on the top 3 as of right now. And Mitchell Clark is definitely the driver to beat as of right now as well. Massey still trying to run him down there on the high side. Trevor still on the bottom side. You have Dustin Lehman back here in 4th spot. Cody Nevin, he has moved up 5 spots, and he has cracked the top 5 now. As a yellow flag is going to wave once again with just a couple laps to go. And a heartbreaker for Mitchell Clark. The last thing this driver wanted to see was a caution flag, and unfortunately, he did capture it. He did get it. So back behind the pace car once again. See what brought out the caution, and there it was. Wesley was in it once again, and his night has started off really good, started on pole, and has ended not very good. Got in 2 cautions now, got back-to-back wrecks. Single file restart is what we'll do. As a pace truck, lights will go off next time by, and we'll be going green flag racing with a green-white checkered, basically. Can Mitchell Clark, the driver from the land down under, can he hold on to it? What does Massey have there in the 2 car? Will he try to throw the slide job? And here we go. They're going to diamond cut off at turn 4. Step on the loud pedal, kids, and let's do a shimmy for a couple laps. Mitchell Clark still hangs to the lead. I thought Massey was going to try to go to the inside there, but not quite. Mitchell Clark shoots out like a rocket, and he is absolutely gone. So the race is on for second place. White flag's out. Next flag will end the race. Cody Nevin has cracked the top 5. He has cracked the top 4. Can he grab one more spot? Trevor slides up. Cody Nevin steps on the loud pedal, coming across the line. And Trevor's going to hold on to second place. Jamie Massey second, and Mitchell Clark is going to capture that checkered flag here tonight here at Kokomo Speedway as the fireworks shoot off. Clark had to jump up 4 spots since the initial green flag to get the victory lane photo shoot, but he's going to do it. Very tough racing here tonight. Lots of tough racing. So I jump into their Discord, and we'll see if we can get a few interviews with the top 3 drivers. Trevor Matling is showing that he finished in third place. Here's the final results of the A Main, the Mac Daddy Show. Maybe there it is. Mitchell Clark, Jamie Massey, and Trevor top three. Cody's going to finish in fourth place. Dustin Lehman is going to round out the top five, and Chris Cox, after moving up one spot, he's going to finish there in sixth. So we'll go ahead and try to talk to Massey really quick. And Massey, man, you finished there in P2. Hard charger, I believe, here tonight, moving up 7 spots.
Yeah, man, I touched the wall in qualifying right at the flag stand, and I would have been on the pole. I went a 7.22, which would have been the pole, but it don't matter if it don't count. So had to start in the rear there in the heat race, and it's just hard to get there, man. I didn't think that bottom was going to be as good as it was early, but I drove all the way up to the lead from the bottom. So pretty good car, really good car. Shout out to Keith for helping me on that. It was rolling.
Yeah, man, everyone was hugging that inside lane, and you guys were battling for the race lead down there, the top three, and then Mitchell Clark just kind of finally made that high side work, and that high side came in, and then everyone just kind of followed suit from there. But man, very good run there in the 2 machine.
Yeah, man, I took the lead there on the top side, and they warned us about wall riding, and I can't stand that. I'm a big fan of there shouldn't be no wall riding, and I got in the wall there a time or two, and I just went back to the bottom, and I seen Mitchell was getting the runs on the top, and he passed me back, but I should have just stayed up top and took my chances. I guess I just scared to get in trouble for wall riding, man.
Well, man, congratulations here tonight here at Kokomo Speedway with that P2 finish. You got any friends, family, teammates that you'd like to give a shout out to?
First and foremost, I want to apologize to Gwaltney. Nothing really I could do. I mean, I know it sucks for him, and I hate that he's leading the points, and he's had 2 bad weeks in a row where somebody's got into him. But I mean, he got hung on the wall. It's not really my fault. I checked up all I could, but I got into him. He wrecked. But I want to apologize to him. But I want to give a shout out to Team No Love, Small Change Designs, Lizard Lit Pit Lights, ML Performance, Renegade Race Fuels, Kilgore Consulting, House of Speed, and Alex Bergeron, ABR Race Shop. Thank y'all. See y'all next week, man. And for all you do a hell of a job over here broadcasting. Thanks to Blake. See y'all.
Thanks, man. See you next week. Massey, hard charger there at the P2 spot. Guys gonna finish third is Trevor Madling. And Trevor, good run, man. I mean, you finished third. You started third. How was your night?
Well, I mean, I really had to set up for the bottom there, and I led a few laps there throughout, and really fell off at the end. I actually glad. I'm pretty sure Dustin and Cody were both faster than me there at the end. It'd been 5 more laps; they'd have been around me. But felt good in the beginning, but just fell off. But it was a good race. Jamie and Mitchell, they're always fast, so you got to expect to, you know, you gotta hit setups pretty hard, in these open sets.
Yeah, definitely there at the end, the ending part of the race, or halfway through the race, the high side really came in, but that bottom side, a lot of drivers just stuck down there. Was you say you slowly falling back? Was it more of your car setup, or you think the bottom side was just gone?
It was a little bit of both. I mean, that bottom. I feel like Kokomo, the most like you have to have such different setups if you want to run the top or the bottom. And I really had it set up for the bottom, and I couldn't move up to the top where I'd go back even further. So
Well,
I
man,
just stuck with it, but the bottom did go away for sure.
congratulations on the third place finish, a double points night for the Dirt King Racing League season. Halfway through this race season, man, only 4 more races left. What is how are you feeling about it?
I I've raced a race or two in here. I'm not fighting for points or nothing. I'm not. I don't think. But Blake always puts on a good show, so it's always fun to come race with these guys.
Much appreciated, man. Hey, you got any friends, family, sponsors that you like to thank?
Yeah, I want to first thank you for putting on the broadcast. I mean, it's pretty cool that you know we can go back and watch, or whoever can go and watch, and y'all put a hell of a job on doing it as well. And thank Blake for putting on the league, and Brennan and Tanner and Bobby, all my teammates, Keltner Contract and Big House Guns. And again, thank y'all for putting on the broadcast.
Absolutely, man. We'll see you next Sunday night.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Cody Nevin, man, moving up 6 spots, digging hard down on the bottom side, dude. Just kind of ran out of laps.
Yeah, man, I was really hoping to get P3 there, man, but that was an awesome battle between me and Dustin and Trevor down there. That was a lot of fun.
Man, was you up to the high side at all? I mean, you kind of started there in the middle part of the pack, really, but I mean, how did you pass everybody?
I was up on the top. When I got put up there on the restarts, I kind of just stayed up there. Kokomo's a tight place, so I just let everybody kind of fan out, and eventually got a path to shoot down to the bottom, and car was hooking up good down there, and I guess I just started picking them off from there.
Well, man, congratulations on this 4th place finish, a double points 9 here for the Dirt King Racing League. Halfway through this race season, how are you feeling about this last 4 race?
You know, Sundays are a tough one for me. So I'm thinking maybe I'll only make every other one, but every chance I get to be here, man, I'm gonna try and give it my all and try to come up with maybe a win.
Well, man, congratulations! Almost a hard charger here tonight. I think Corey Molinex he moved up 7 spots, and then Massey moved up 7 spots. I think you only got 6, man. So you was just one spot short. But overall, man, a very good race here at Kokomo for you in these UMP mods. Got any friends, family, teammates that you like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Bo Creebs. He just made this wrap for me. It's under Creebs Designs. Awesome looking wrap. I'd like to thank Amsoil. I'd like to thank the Warriors Ride. Big family ride that me and my family put on, supports local veterans and stuff. I'd like to thank you for the broadcast, man. And I would like to thank Dirt Kings for putting on the league.
Very cool. Well, hopefully, if you do make it Sunday night, we'll talk to you then.
Sounds good, Jake. Thank you, man.
Thanks, brother. Cody Nevin. He's going to finish in P4, and there is the final results one more time up there on your race screen. Mitchell Clark overall is going to be the race winner tonight. Get an interview with him, but very fast. UMP modified for that car or for that driver. Massey's going to finish 2nd. Matling 3rd. Nevin moved up four spots. Finished in P4. Dustin Lehman 5th. Chris R. Cox with Cox Gaming on Facebook. You can watch his stream as well. He's back there in 6th place. Lane Smith 7th. Trevor Bitterling 8th place. Jeffrey Baum 9th, and Corey 10th place. Corey moved up 7 spots. Very good run for that 17 car to barely crack the top 10. Tanner 11th. Wesley 12th. And some bad luck there in the 81 camp. I think it's back-to-back races now, man. This things just went south on him very quick. Tommy 13th, Dan 14th, David 15th in that 222 car. Keith Hackney, he was another one of those drivers up there battling it. Brendan Weeks, don't know exactly what happened to that 12 car, but my program showed that he went into the pits. So I don't know if he spun out, if he hit a tire, went too low and just went down into the pits. But he's finished back there in the 17th spot. Dylan R. Wilson, 18th, and then the final. And that's it. So another week down here for the Dirt King Racing League. Until next Wednesday night, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for all the likes, shares, and follows. Much appreciated. If you have not yet followed WhiskeyOval_TV, you can follow me here on Facebook and or YouTube. So I try to get that thing settled down. YouTube side's a little crazy. Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, you can check out Dirt King Racing League here, or if you guys would like to join this action, shoot them a Facebook message and get joined up, or you can shoot me a message, and I'll try to get you guys hooked up. But everyone, please take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and be a nice person. Mitchell Clark, congratulations on the checker flag, man. Until then, we'll talk to you guys next Wednesday night, back with the Dirt King Racing League.